one by this video 90 minutes long, which is sort of like most of you. So there is like the frame and like the thread, and then I can start to draw in them. So just to make it in, just to try out, I'm gonna try and get the same type of creature, which saves me ticks. Want the name was right. It's a fantasy creature and just move on pretty much. Start to draw like the rough hand shapes and things like that there. And at this point it's just like a sketching stage, like an exploring stage of trying to find, you know, the way you want to sketch it, and, you know, seeing if it comes together how you imagined it, you know. You notice when I drew the line going down, that was the curve of the spine. So, and like the head, that's usually like the center. You can use that to base your figure on, and that's usually what I do. Well, pretty much most of the times. I'm using these like mechanical pencils, but it's like the popper pencils, which I use often because they're cheap. I always use cheap art products. I don't really pay for, you know, expensive ones unless if I need them, which I don't usually. Prismacolors are about as far as I go for coloured pencils, but any sketch pencils I'll do really, and any types of paper, you know, like printing paper or sketch pads. I'll draw on anything really, as long as you can get your ideas down. That's all that matters. Notice like the serpent's body there, you have to get that sort of right, so it looks like it's the character's body is like weighted down to the ground, and it'll just balance right. So maybe I have to get that right. I think I got that near enough right. As you can see now, I'm just like darkening up the, you know, the pencil lines. You know, nothing's definite right at this moment in time, but you can change things and, you know, remove things anytime you want at this sketching stage. You know, if things don't go to plan, then you can just remove it or rub it out. I've just proceeded to just go on with it without rubbing out anything. Just sketching all the elements that I want, and just see what happens, basically. And at first I wasn't going to do all them spikes around the arms, like horns or whatever they are, whatever you want to call them. But once you'll see later on when I start to darken them, seemed to look quite effective, so that's why I kept that in. I'm still trying to work in some muscles, and trying to define the form here, and as you go along. Once you're happy with the way your drawing's going, you can just add more details like I'm doing here, just to really advance the drawing, and seeing how far you can push all of the design elements for your fantasy creature. I usually like to sketch too much detail, but you can do as little or as much as you want. It's entirely up to you. I just like detailed drawings. Once I've got the figure near enough, how I want it, then it's best just to see what details you can add to it. Before you actually start, drawing your fantasy creature, it might be a good idea to do a few practice drawings first, or something like just to maybe practice the layout or the pose of your creature, because that's sometimes a good idea, just to test different ways you can place the monster creature on your paper. And that's something I've done in the past, although this time I didn't do it. I just had this image in my mind that I just wanted to get on the paper and just get it sketched down, really. But I'd say about 70 to 80% of the time I do sketch out little sketches beforehand, ideas, so I could produce a final drawing something similar to this. So it's just something to think about when you're coming up with ideas. sometime in the future I will be doing like computer graphic drawing videos. I've said this in the past, but I haven't really got to grips with using it as much as like pencils and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll still be doing these type of videos, but I'm gonna try and do a bit more, you know, in the way of, you know, sketching, some like computer graphics, or maybe colouring some computer graphics, or the drawings that I've scanned in, or something like that. My skills on the computer in that respect are a bit shady at the moment. They're not really. I've been practicing. I've been doing like little courses and here and there, and just learning about Photoshop and using the GIMP free tool. Not like a GIMP, you know, with a GIMP masker out like that. Not, you know, not like that. You know, just the art, you know, software. Just like I said, right. So yeah, I'll be doing them type of videos in the future. Hopefully soon, because I've said it for quite a long time that I'll do them, you know, types of videos. I will still be doing these, like I just said earlier, because I enjoy like drawing with pencils more. It's just more organic, and just, you know, you can just put your pencils and just get on with it. With a computer, you gotta switch it on, know what you're doing, and all that jazz. I'm just rambling here. I am. Yes. Let's look at the drawing. Yeah, you can see it coming together now. There's more details there. Things are more refined or defined, or whatever you want to call it. You know. We're getting there now. We're adding details like scales on the skin and that, and on the knuckles of the hands there, and the arms. Yeah. I'm quite happy with this drawing so far. Just give it like a chain thing with like it was imprisoned or something, like broken chain there. Just like to add these little details. Obviously this is the, you know, first video that I do, like a sketching video, then I do an inking video, and then a colouring video. I've often said that if I did all three at once, then these videos will be massive in file size, and that's why I always split them up into 3 separate parts. I think that gives a separation for each step, so that's why I do that, you know. If I think the video is short enough, then I'll, you know, put it in one video, but often they go up to like 30 minutes or maybe more sometimes, if, you know, I put all 3 parts together, so, and that ends up being like over a gig or 2 in size, so, you know, that's why I separate the videos. Now I can see at this stage, the inking stage, I'm just going to really enjoy that, because there's lots of detail to ink, and there's a few minor details that I just want to change, and maybe add a bit more shading at the inking stage. But that's good, you know, visually, as an artist you can just you know, get into all that and just enjoy the process. That's what I always say. sketching in more details there, just like more like scales and stuff. I'm just doing it more like scribbly details there, but you can clean that up at the inking stage. As long as you've got the suggestion of the textures there, you can, you know, clear that up later on. As you can see now, there's not a lot to do now. It's a bit more shading here and there, and refining this tail, this serpent-like body for this fantasy creature. A bit more shading here and there, like I said. Remember, a serpent body, like any type of worm type tentacle structure thing, you've got to really know when to put the curved lines around it, so it's an actual foot, you know. That's something I'll probably go through in another video, just to show you what I mean. So this is near enough to the end of the pencil sketching stage. We'll move on to the inking stage in the next video, and we'll see how it goes from there. Just like a final few little bits of details there. And so I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.